Untitled Universe podcast. So much universe, so little time.
And ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your knicker elastic because it is the biggest Kings of War tournament you've ever seen. This is the Mantic Universe podcast and I'm here with...
Chris Thomas.
Hey Chris, did you have a good journey over?
I did, well, yes, stressful, but got there in the end. So very happy to be here. Been in Cheltenham for a couple of days, did the Warlord tour, very nice as always. And now we're just waiting for game one to start.
Yeah, I've got round one celebrity death match on the live stream against James Dunbar, the other author. So author versus author. So if you've ever read the books and you thought, do these guys actually even play Kings of War? The answer is, yes, we bloody do, and we're proving it.
Well, yeah, we're about to find out.
Well, the pressure's on because, everybody's watching.
Absolutely, the eyes of the world are on. And as I found out a couple of years ago, that's not necessarily a blessing.
Yeah.
Me and Mark playing, what are they doing? What is he even measuring there?
Well, we've got Jon Faulkes is on the commentary, and he hasn't played Kings of War in years. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Awesome guy, I love him in a bit, but Kings of War, his theory is, well, usually I take something like Varangur, so I can just throw them across the board and hit stuff. Don't have to worry about it.
Solid plan, absolutely. Same every go, yes.
And who have you got first round?
So I've been challenged by Fred, who was appalled to lose to me last year, which is fair. So he's obviously, he can't let that stand. So he's brought undead, lots and lots of zombie trolls, and lots of ghouls. And if you remember, actually, we played an ambush game, Danny, a couple of years ago, where you brought a similar list, but obviously this is just more models. And it was the only game I did okay against you, if you remember. So, I don't know, who knows, maybe I'll be okay. So, yeah, lots of
You've got some
trolls.
ensnare, and he's only hitting on fours, so if you can use terrain as well, you've got the Pathfinder, which will help.
Exactly, so what I'm hoping to do is put the ensnare against the zombie trolls, and then the Placoderm Defense 6 against the ghouls, who have lots of attacks and they are scary, but I'm hoping they'll whiff coming into a Defense 6 wall. And then hopefully I'm just going to grind them out.
And the mission is hold the line as well. So obviously we can say it on the podcast. Well, he won't be able to listen to this and find out because the game's in half an hour.
Unless you run up to him and play it back to him.
Fred, read this.
Give me £50 and you can listen to this. Yes.
So hold the line is obviously the central corridor of 3 zones. The outside ones are worth 2, the middle ones are start 3. What is your objective? How are you going to play it?
So I just need to hold 2 of the 3 and I'll win. Doesn't matter which 2 of the 3 boxes. So I'm just going to get into the middle first. Hopefully he's got a lot of shambling, so hopefully he's slow. I'm going to get there first and he's either got to push me off or he's not, and I'll win.
I was thinking, because I looked at James's list, I can't work out if it was genius or terrible. So
Uh-oh.
He's got a lot of rampage, like from the flagger, so he's got loads of units. I mean, he's got unit strength 31.
Is it orcs he's bringing?
Yeah, but he's got loads of individuals. I'm like, well, they're going to kind of pin me, and I've got my army's tough. He's got a lot of nerve. He's got a lot of punch. It's more of an elite Ratkin army. It's quite fast as well. So I reckon if I can get on one flank and just roll up. But looking at the terrain, I was thinking about, originally I was thinking going on the flanks, roll up each one, use my speed to just crush them in the middle, have a few faster things
Battle of Cannae, as it were.
Faster things in the middle to threaten for flanks. As soon as he has to charge, I've got the flank charge in. But looking at the terrain, there's kind of like some where it's been placed on the right flank. I might just set up a bulwark there to lure him in and then just do one fast flank and roll him up.
Sounds very good.
Yeah. intense tactics talk on the Mantic Universe podcast.
Incredibly intense. The thing is, like last night, I talk a good game. It's just when the game starts, then everything tends to go wrong. But yeah, I mean, we're just here to have a good time. I think, Danny, what's your personal? What are you aiming for in terms of wins and losses for the tournament?
I always do terrible at Clash of Kings, so I have no.
Do you overthink it? Do you think?
No, I think I just get overexcited.
Yeah,
There's so many people. There's so many people here, Chris. There's like 200 people here. Have you ever seen so many Mantic fans? Like,
I know, it's brilliant, isn't it? It really is. And it's actually, I do enjoy the games, but they're a relatively small part of why I love to come. It's the people and, seeing you and seeing Fred, and I mean, it's just crazy.
Yeah. I got here late yesterday because of the traffic, but went down to Mantic, say hi to a few people, pick up my Mantic points figures,
yes,
and then came here for the setup crew, and just doing the setup's fucking fun. It was like, we need tables over here and chairs, and we did it to say the huge amount of tables and terrain and stuff we set up. Did it in record time. It was astounding.
Many hands make light work and all that.
Yeah, went out for dinner last night with the Moonrakers and
nice.
See what happens the rest of the time.
Fantastic.
Right, I'm getting bored of you, so I'm going to run around and see who else is about to
I'm
chat
shocked
to.
it took that long. Cheers, mate.
Have fun. And here's the main man himself, all the way from America.
It's Mark Zielinski.
Everybody's favourite dad.
Absolutely. So I have to ask, Danny, how'd you run in the first game? You were streaming live.
Everybody in the world was watching me lose.
Lose?
Like I said in the earlier to Chris, it's like I couldn't work out if his list was genius or terrible. Turns out it was genius. He put all his orcs in a big block right in the centre. I did the flanks perfectly, outmaneuvered him. And it turns out the aura rampage, because he had 8 there, he was giving the skulks like 8 extra shots.
Oh, wow.
So his skulk hero had like 11 shots.
Wow.
So I had to charge in there, held them up, and outmaneuvered him, and then I went for it. Multi-charged his spearman regiment at the front. I got 2 horde and a regiment of spearmen in the front, tunnel runners in the flank, and double won it.
Wow.
And then the next turn, I double won it again. So he had unit strength 31. I just couldn't get through enough after that.
Right.
My right flank did okay, but eventually crumbled. So it all came down to the left, pushing through. And my monsters went in and fluffed the roll, and I just didn't know. So I got 2 points for one flank. I got 2 kill points, but he beat me. To be fair, the southeast of England is like the best in the UK.
Right.
It's got like the core of a lot of the top players, and we all did terribly. All the Moonrakers lost.
The Moonrakers lost?
Yeah, Rob Florence lost, and she had like a scouting spearman army of Empire of Dust, all against under cavalry, and they outground. Yeah, so
wow.
the southeast is doing terribly apparently. How did you do in your game?
Well, I ended up with a big win somehow.
Good lad.
So,
what army are you playing with?
I am playing the army that won Clash of Kings last year.
Oh.
So I'm playing Dan Wright's army. And so I thought I would come in and show it's the not the player or not the army, it's the player. But somehow I beat Peter Swift. And I made the mistake of grouping up in the middle, and I got outflanked. But somehow I pulled it off. I just was able to grind through, and I think I rolled 5 double ones during the game. I had a regiment and a horde of iron breakers run into just a troop of snow foxes, and they held me up for 2 turns on back-to-back double ones.
Oh,
absolutely horrible. It broke up my line, and I thought that I was going to get
you have that terrible luck, and you win. I have that terrible luck, and I lose. What's the world coming to?
I'm telling you what. But Gallic's Fury is tough, and I just got some breaks here and there, so it just somehow it worked out. I honestly thought I was losing the whole game. So.
And I had a look at the lists, and do you know the really funny thing about that? Dan Wright brought Herd this year, and he lost his first game.
No kidding.
So Dan's not going to be number 1 again, and you took his list and won. So maybe it is the list and not the player.
You know
what?
what?
To think about that.
If somebody asked me, it was definitely the list that won that first game for me. Absolutely the list.
Well, I'm going to go run around and speak to somebody else.
There you go.
Very good luck in your next game, and hope you replicate it.
Thanks a
It
lot,
looks
Danny.
like I might be up against another Orc player.
Oh!
So now I'm angry. I don't know who he is. I don't care who he is. I'm going to smash him into dust. My boots are going to be green with all the blood.
Fantastic.
Beautiful.
Well, good luck.
You too, man. So I've just been talking to Mark Zielinski, and he said he used the number 1 list from last year and won. unfortunately, I'm here with the UK #1 from last year. Dan, you lost, didn't you?
I did, yes.
With your herd army?
Heard, yes.
What happened?
It was a close game, so we ended up contesting 2 of the areas. Each had a unit left in the final one. It was one charge. It was the Guardian Brutes hit on 4s. I went in, should have killed something, didn't, and then each had a spare unit every turn after that because couldn't get rid of them.
Sad times. And not only do we have last year's winner here, but we also have last year's #2. Florence, how did you do in your first game?
Glorious defeat.
Another loss, so I'm going to have to go find... Who was #3 last year? It was Chris.
It's Chris.
Chris won his first game.
I
So.
played the guy who was #4 last year.
So that's not a bad loss.
Yeah.
And you brought all scouting in Paradise this year?
Yeah, stupid list, gonna win stupid prizes.
Stupid list, stupid prizes. Excellent. So, do you think have you both got like your sights set on at least a podium now? Maybe if you squeeze in the next few games? No. There's no's all round, boys and girls. But thanks for speaking to us, guys, and hope you do, well, even slightly better than you have done already.
Thank you.
It's okay, I lost as well, so. And I did it on the live stream, the whole world got to see me be
okay.
shit.
Well, I hadn't spoken to Mark, so he won, did he? Oh, so at least my army won.
Yeah. He rolled 5 double ones. And
really?
Like, what's going on? Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
And I'm here with Fred. You know, I could go over to Chris and say, Chris, I heard you won. How well did you do? And he'll be all like, oh, well, I did this and I did that and I'm fantastic. So I'm not going to do that.
No.
Fred, you give us the accurate story, what actually happened.
Okay, I will. Well, so first of all, I challenged Chris because Chris and I played last year naturally, and then he beat me. But I was too nice to him that time. I actually told him about some units that were not scoring, and
yeah, he's one of those players you have to are you sure you want to do that, Chris?
So I thought I will try to get him this year. So I challenged him, and I thought I will not be as nice this time. But this time he countered that by actually playing better than last year. So his army is very good against mine, though, to start with, because I have undead with all my stuff hits on force, and he has lots of ensnare. And if he doesn't have ensnare, then he has defense 6. So it's just he was able to build this sort of impenetrable wall that I was, didn't really get through. My table had a lot of terrain. I think even more than usual. It seems to vary a bit here between the tables.
Well, usually we have obviously we have 2 trees, 2 difficult, 2 obstacles, 2 impassable, 2 hills. 1 or 2 of the tables have maybe an extra obstacle or an extra bit of difficult terrain. So they're more or less all the same.
Yeah.
We went round last night and we placed it all out. So they're all fairly standard, but there are 1 or 2 with extra little bits on.
I think the area of the table that I really needed, that was the most clumped up with terrain. So my charges were usually both hindered and ensnared. So then I just can't get through,
No.
And so he did play all right, actually. But mostly it was the army, it was just too strong against mine. So he did beat me again this year, sadly.
Well, he'll probably get a kick in the next round, and we're lower. We'll have to face some chump, and we can get back up.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't really mind. I mean, Chris is a great guy to play against, so I don't mind losing against him, and I'll have him buy me a beer now, just to, give me something, damn you.
Yeah.
But yeah, great to be back. Oh, by the way, I was playing on table 2. I've never been that close to the live stream. I was playing next to the live stream. I was almost considering popping my head under the camera or something to be like, hey, but I didn't.
Yeah, it's fun on the live stream. To be fair, I only got on it because I bullied Steve.
Oh, really? Yeah, because you were next to me playing on the live stream. Yeah.
Author versus author. We can't not do that, Steve. Let's have a celebrity deathmatch. Do you remember Celebrity Deathmatch? It used to be on MTV in the early 90s.
Yes.
Like the claymation characters, 2 celebrities. So next year, I think we should actually have the claymation people fighting it on the table.
That would be amazing.
We could, if I bully Steve again, like, Steve, let me play, because I've done an entire army I've built by hand out of plasticine.
Oh, really?
Yeah. All the people from Kings of War, all the celebrities. We've got you've got Chris. I could do an entire army of everybody made out of plasticine, and when they die, I can just splat them.
Oh my God, yeah. That's a lot of work for...
I know, but it'd be funny.
It would be, yeah. It depends on how much time you got, though.
But then again, we've got all this gorgeous scenery, and they'll probably get mad at me because then they have to spend ages scraping all the plasticine off. It's like, God's sake, Danny! It's like,
Oh, yeah.
It's all in the name of entertainment.
Yeah. So we both lost our game one, then, didn't we?
Yeah, both lost game one.
Yeah. Oh, well. That's a good start. Nice to be back. Same venue as last year. It feels comfortable, more comfortable this year because it's familiar and we know where all the stuff is and all
Got
that.
the extra hall as well this year.
Yeah, I haven't.
An extra gym.
I haven't actually peeked in there.
Yeah, it's the other side of the quad. There's only 12 tables in there.
Oh, is that
So,
but would that be the bottom tables or?
I have not been paying enough attention to know that.
At least we're this year I have a chance of being in the nice hall because they flipped it around this year, so the higher table numbers are here in the biggest hall, and the lower ones are in the the nice ornate room.
Yeah.
And last year
Hogwarts.
Hogwarts, yeah, and I was never in there last year because I wasn't good enough. But if I lose enough, I will drop down into the nice room.
Yeah.
So I have a bigger chance of getting there this year. That will give me a lift, like a boost.
Ooh, it looks like they've put the standings up.
Yeah, let's have a look.
Maybe we're in the Harry Potter room.
Let's hope so.
Come on, Fred. Let's look
All right.
together
Let's
on
go.
our broomsticks. La 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 la. And of course, Clash of Kings brings the finest people from all over the world, and I don't think anybody's come further than
Singapore. My name is James.
And we've just played a fantastic game. It was down to the wire, last couple of turns, back and forth. But who won, James?
The one who rolled slightly poorer actually won the game because my dear friend here almost won if not for his dice roll, and I just escaped with it's so heart-throbbing.
Yeah, we both had the 3 points each on plunder. There was one left contested in the middle, and it went back and forth like 3 times.
Yes.
I'd have won on a turn 6, so I rolled a turn 7. He killed my spearman unit with it. I charged him with my shock troops and failed my last roll.
And I was very lucky. I must admit, the lucky person walked away silently, and we really enjoyed the game. And it's really, we are living on the wire.
Did you actually count up how many miles you travelled to get here?
I didn't count, but it took me about 18 hours from home to reach Nottingham. Well, I'm still suffering from jet lag. I hope I can recover tomorrow for 3 more games for Clash of Kings. So, yes, very happy to meet my friend here today.
Cool. When's Clash of Kings? You have a Clash of Kings in Asia now, don't you? Where's that?
We held 2 runs in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. We have players from Malaysia, from Penang and Kuala Lumpur. And we hope to run the 3rd runs next year, hopefully between January to March.
And where's that one at?
Sorry?
Where's that one?
It should be in Kuala Lumpur. We're waiting for the organisers to come up with some logistic details and to see when they can fix the date.
How many numbers do you get for Clash of Kings? Obviously not close to Steve Hildrew's fantastic 200.
No. It's about 18 to 20 depending on the turn-up rate.
That's getting better every year though.
Yes.
Beautiful. So that's all 3 games done on the first day. So you've won 2 and lost?
Yes, 3 games and 2 games. Our very first run was for 2,000 points, and someone chose full score for the very last game, and it's all 5 games in one day.
5 in one day.
4 games in one day. So it's very, very tiring.
See, everybody says that. I'm like, no, give us more games. We've travelled all this way.
Yes.
Well, I reckon Clash of Kings we could at least fit in 8 games. Cut out some of the Steve talking and cut out toilet breaks and like hanging around for having a beer. Cut that out. We could squeeze an extra game in.
Yes,
easily.
let's roll some dice.
It's like we used to do a tournament called Easter Endurance. So the first 2 games would be 1,000 points, then it'd be 1,500, and then it'd be like 2,500.
Escalation.
And you do like 5 in a day, and it was awesome.
Yes.
Apart from the last game, because you had so many different army lists, I only realised half through, I was like, I shouldn't have had my Spearman Horde on. And it wasn't so bad because Spearman Horde had died by that point, and I lost the game anyway, even though I had an extra Horde.
Well,
But we make mistakes now and again.
Yes. Mistakes is enriching for us and make us a better player next game.
Yeah, nothing teaches you more than getting the shit kicked out of you.
Yes. You will remember you did this mistake once. You're not going to repeat it twice. If you do it, well, good luck to you.
Well, some of us do it 2 or 3 times, just to make sure.
Muscle memory.
Muscle memory. Cheers, man. Thanks very much, and have a beautiful rest of your weekend.
Yes, you too.
We're here in the Mantic shop. As you come into the venue, we've got lots of lovely things to buy. I found 2 young gentlemen here. What are you looking at purchasing there?
I'm looking at the Mantic measuring sticks, which will be free with my voucher.
I'm also looking at Mantic measuring sticks because I'm a Yorkshireman and it will be free with my voucher.
So I'm sensing a term like Yorkshiremen are tight-arsed bastards.
Oh, yeah. Are you a Yorkshireman, Danny?
Yes, I'm also a tight. You just touched me on the shoulder in the leather jacket I've been wearing since I was 17.
Wow, I feel honoured. I won't wash my hand for at least a bit.
To be honest, I've got so many spikes on it. I'm surprised you're not bleeding. So it's,
That's a good effort, that. So you've been wearing it for 10 years?
Oh, I like you. What's your name? Where are you from?
Andrew Walker from Leeds.
Leeds. I've been to Leeds several times. It's a shithole, but I still love it. So what have you rocking today? What you brought with you?
I'm the best Ratkin Slaves player here, and also the worst.
And the only.
And the only.
Yeah.
I brought a Ratkin myself, but I just didn't want to get that dirty, you know.
And when Ronnie kills Ratkin Slaves off tonight, I'll convert the army into 2 different ones. Abyssal Dwarves and Ratkins.
But we don't know what's coming. 4th edition, new army. What's he gonna? The tension is palpable.
He'll probably mention elves again. Which didn't happen.
Well, he said maybe not next year, which is now this year. So maybe next year we'll get elves. And does anybody?
Do you know what it's going to be? A dwarf elf box set, 4th edition. Oh my new plastics for Bale.
Or mortars for ogres.
Mortars for ogres. Any other suggestions? You? Who are you? What's your name?
Kurt.
What's your opinion? What do you think we're going to get in 4th?
He is
in 4th edition. What is Ronnie going to announce tonight?
I have no idea.
Oh, you're not used. And you? What's your name? Where are you from?
Dave from Leeds.
Oh, not another one from Leeds.
Hopefully placoderms for Trident Realm.
Good choice. I like you. And you? What's your name? Where you come from?
Oh, you know I'm Jan.
It's not Jan.
It has to be Ultra Herd.
Ultra Herd. As in, yeah, so...
Yeah,
you
you're going to
all
go for the Minotaurs and Ultra out there.
But should every faction have a regular faction and an Ultra faction, or just Herd?
No, I think every faction should have an Ultra faction.
Apart from elves, as we've already established.
Elves. They just need a kick in the...
But if elves were an Ultra faction, would they be more elfish, would be more skinny, and or would they be even tougher? In which case, there won't be elves anymore.
More skinny.
More skinny?
Well, yeah, snap them with a twig. Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Artillery for ogres.
Artillery for ogres.
Artillery for ogres.
Flyers for ogres.
It's literally to get rid of all the problems ogres have.
This is getting stupid, so I'm going to go and talk to somebody more sensible. Thank you, boys and girls. I'll catch you later.
See you in a bit.
And we're sick of talking to Chris Thomas, so we're going to talk with one of the other members of the Mantic Universe podcast team that are playing at Clash. What's your name, where are you from, and what have you brought to play with?
My name's also Chris.
Oh, God.
I live in Cheltenham, and I brought Northern Alliance, the same list I brought last year.
Ah, fantastic. What's in your list?
I've got Freeman the Ice Giant, I've got a couple of loads of cavalry, some Hearthguard, some Ice Elementals. It's a bit of everything. I built it entirely around on how I could get to enough points painting the fewest number of models.
I, funnily enough, did that with my Ratkin army that I brought. How are you doing this weekend? Won many, lost many?
Won 1, lost 5, but I've had a lot of really good fun. All the games have been great, met some lovely people. Last game was very close as well. So yeah.
And you did tell me before that this is the last time you've played since last Clash, so...
That's right. I've now played 11 games of Kings of War, 6 at Clash last year and 5 so far at this year.
And obviously, dear listeners, you can't actually see the beaming joy on his face, but it is there. He clearly loves it. How come you don't play more? Is there no one around you?
It's just time, to be honest. There's plenty of places in Cheltenham to play, lots of nice people. It's just finding the time.
Yeah, I don't really have many people near me, so I just come and play at tournaments. Yeah. And to be honest, I've made so many friends at tournaments. I'm like, I don't want to go and play some weird person in a club somewhere. I want to go and play with all my mates on the weekend. Beautiful. Well, have fun with the rest of the... Well, last game.
Last game, yeah.
Playing Control.
Yeah.
Do you know that one?
Yeah,
Confident?
6 areas. I've got quite an elite army, so not many units, which makes it hard to get the points at the end. But you never know.
Yeah.
The only game I won last year was Control, so...
Oh, you're in for the win. Good stuff, man.
Cheers, Daddy.
Thanks a lot, and I'll speak to you later. Yeah. And I'm here with Mike Longman. You're wearing your green Pathfinder t-shirt?
I am indeed. My Kings of Wales t-shirt is back in the box, but it'll be coming out again soon enough.
How many people came over with the Wales team?
There's 4 of us. We've got a full team. So this is my 3rd of these clashes. One of our teammates is their 2nd, and our other 2, it's their first sort of decent-sized Kings of War tournament, and they are thoroughly enjoying it.
I saw you rocking salamanders. You came to a tournament up in High Wycombe earlier on in the year.
I did.
Are you all bringing the red dragons? Every single one on the team?
I have been. No, so we've all got a dragon in our list. Void Lurker is a dragon. Yep, and that one at High Wycombe was my second of 3 wooden spoons I've had with my salamanders this year. But brilliant list to play, and they have been a lot of fun. And I've used my Corsairs, which was my first wooden spoon prize back in January, have come with me to Clash of Kings because it seemed rude not to.
I only have one wooden spoon in my collection for Kings of War, and it's in the hall on the banner, but it is the wooden spoon for Masters.
Nice.
So you can't get much classier than that for wooden spoonage.
Well, I'd started this with a really clear plan of hoping to be invited to Masters as a best in faction, to only be what I think is possibly the worst Salamander player this year. So that kind of went out of the window a little bit.
Well, I've qualified the last 3 years best in race with 3 dwarves.
Nice.
This year, I've not really played with them enough. And Ed Herzig has been cleaning the board. He's not here this weekend, unfortunately. Maybe I could get a Salamander, Sylvan best in race. That depends on how well Mike does here this weekend, and then how well I do at War of the Roses in October. So maybe not. I saw you playing Florence.
Yes.
How did that game go?
That was an awful lot of skeletons.
It is an awful lot of skeletons.
An awful lot of drain life. And I made one good decision, which was to focus my shooting. And that did chew up a lot of sides. And then I made one really bad decision, which was to charge with my rhinosaurs at an inopportune moment. And I thought they could just about hit through the phalanx. And no, they could not.
That's
But
a shame.
still, brilliant game. I was tabled, but still, good game.
Yeah, she has a tendency to do that. Not so much this year. She's brought the fun army. She's just enjoying it for the fun. I've not brought a competitive. It's a good list, but I've not practiced with it, so I'm just here for the jollies and see charming people like you.
Indeed. Possible to do a quick plug?
Plug away.
So, my friends at Kings of Wales, we are setting up a new tournament. It is called War Torn. It is hopefully what Clash of Kings is going to be, but for Epic Warpath.
Oh, the little guys.
For the little guys, we have got Ronnie coming. The date is the 25th, 26th of April, or the 24th, 25th, whichever one is that weekend. There'll be a lot more noise about it on social media as soon as we can. But yeah, the good goodie bag, loads of people coming. Ronnie's going to come and do his Ronnie thing. Firestorm Games in Cardiff is our venue currently.
We had Clash there just after COVID, didn't we?
It was the one before the London Clash.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, it's a fantastic venue. I love it there.
It is, and
Brilliant shop.
Brilliant shop. We got the bar, got the food, going to put the goodie bag together. So yeah, Project War Torn. We've got a website, but yeah, you'll see it all over social media soon. Please come and join us.
So everybody who likes little people, get your brand new Kickstarters built, painted, and have a look on social media, and hopefully we'll see that soon.
Excellent.
Perfect.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, man. And I've managed to bump into another one of the Mantic Universe podcast team. I've just been hearing from Chris.
No, it's
not big Chris, Gobby Chris, little Chris,
Eames.
Quiet Chris.
Yeah.
I didn't even catch your second name. Chris Jr.
Yeah.
So who are you? Where are you from? And what army have you brought?
I'm Peter Swift. I'm from New York, near Doncaster. And well, between the two. I brought Northern Alliance, which I brought last year. And they're doing okay for me.
Okay for you?
Which means I've got 2 wins and 3 losses.
That's actually the same as me, so you're not doing too badly?
Yeah,
I always do famously badly at Clash.
Yeah.
So what's in your list?
I've got a horde and a regiment of tribesmen, a regiment of the Taranaz House Guard regiment.
Fancy.
A regiment of Ice Kin, some Snow Foxes, the Chimera. You're asking me to remember stuff after 5 games.
I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I know. There's people like, Danny, what do you think about this? It's like, I don't know, my brain fried.
It's a very sort of multi-purpose list. It's not like shooty. It's not all fast. It's a bit of everything, you know.
Yeah, I've got a Northern Alliance army. I'm not especially great with it.
Yeah.
In fact, the last time I used it, I came second to last. I was the Northern King at the Northern Kings with the Northern Kings. So, because I'm Northern as well, I'm from near York.
Yeah.
So I brought them. It's the Northern Kings tournament, and I brought all 4 of the special characters. So Clarion, Olaf, Sarakina and Frim, and I came second to last. So
At
they've
least
been
you
in a
stuck to
box.
the theme, though.
It was all about theme. They've been in a box ever since, and I'm like, one day I'll paint a few more units. I've got some half finished, but there's so many things to paint. They get in the way, and
I've got a full wardrobe of grey, unfortunately.
I painted a Skaven army back for Warhammer. It was one of my main ones. Eventually I sold it. I was like, I'm never ever painting another bloody Horde army of rats again. And lo and behold, some idiot went and bought a Hot War in the Holds box, and now I'm at Clash with an entire army of them.
Yes, yeah.
Idiot boy.
Yes.
But they've been okay to play with. It's got a bit of everything. It's quite fast. It's got quite punchy. It's not necessarily translated into a lot of wins on the table, but
you still got opportunity to be 3-3.
3-3, yeah. I
Mid-table.
think that's what I did last time, which is not too bad.
Yeah, I got 3-3 last year.
Yeah, that's the goal. Yeah, let's go for it. Beautiful. Cheers, man.
Cheers,
Have fun. I'm going to go and harass somebody else. Okay, I'm with Max now, who's just asked me if he can swear on the podcast. I said yes, so please cover your ears if you are 18. Actually, better make it 25 or under. But I'll let him off because he does have the prettiest eyes in Kings of War.
Oh, thank you. I just wanted to make sure. I didn't want to start, swearing all the time.
So, how are you doing this weekend?
Not good. not as good as it could be. Yeah, but I'm on 2 wins and 3 losses at the moment. But I have taken a break. I've made some stupid mistakes because I'm rusty. Next year will hopefully be better. But I've had great fun. It's been a great event.
Oh, it's fantastic. Is this your first? You didn't come last year, did you?
I didn't come last year to here. No, I went to the one that was in LGC when it was only about 64 people, and I came second last there. So I think I've improved drastically from then.
But you won Warfare one year, didn't you?
Yeah, 1 year. 1 year I won it.
So you are, top dollar player.
I would say I'm a pretty. Yeah, I know what I'm doing, and then sometimes I don't know what I'm doing, and yeah.
Well, I came around and watched one of your games yesterday against Rob Hudson, and
that was quite fun.
He was nearly crying. You nearly had that boy in tears. What was that all about?
I think it's because we play often, or we're in the London scene together, so it's pretty fun to get in a matchup like this when there's 200 players and get a matchup with someone that you play with. It's always quite fun, and it sort of didn't go his way at all. So I feel bad, but
I've played like 4 new players, all lovely guys, but this morning I got to play Rob Phipps. He probably beats me more than I beat him, but it was a close game, and I kicked his ass.
There's nothing like playing someone in an event like this that you already know.
Yeah.
But it's always great fun. Yeah.
It's like all the intention, but just now and again, it's just like a bit of relaxation or extra viciousness, whichever way you want to go. Exactly. Beautiful, man. Have fun, and I'm going to go and harass somebody else.
Sweet.
I said that at the end of the last bit as well. So
I'm being harassed.
Yeah, so if anybody asks, I'm not into harassing in general. It's just while I'm here.
Sounds good. Sweet.
I've got a scoop now. He's been sat in the corner all weekend with his sunglasses on, looking cool AF. It's the man himself. What's your name? And what are you doing here?
Hi, my name's Jon Faulkes. I'm the commentator on the live stream for Clash of Kings 2025.
So if you've been watching the video at home and you hear those dulcet tones, this is the man.
Yeah, this is part of it. Although, as has been pointed out several times, I've not played in 4 years. So I don't know any of the rules.
Though to be fair, you've been watching so much over the weekend, you probably know them again by now.
Yes, I've now taken back up again, and I now know every single rule from every single game. Yeah.
Did you say you've got other people in America doing it as well?
Yeah, we had the General Mo was on from Singapore first thing in the morning on Saturday. We've had
Mike Rossi fan club.
Mike Rossi.
He's wearing a sticker on his beautiful tournament t-shirt.
Yeah, Mike was on. We've had Matt Carmack from at some godly hour from Texas. We've had Mike Rossi was on, and Rossi obviously. The other Mike was on. So we've had a lot of people dialing in from different areas, and then we've had 2 of us commentating today. We had Ronnie on live this last game, the first part of the game, giving all the tricks away and things he probably shouldn't have said, but hey, he's now said it and it's live on YouTube.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we had we did have the big reveal last night.
Yeah.
But we didn't find out the new army. The little shit told us all about what was happening in 4th. Didn't give us, what we were after.
Can I exclusively reveal? I've seen part of the new army, but I can't tell you what it is.
Okay, so Obviously, this isn't filmed, so silently, John, I want you to raise your digits in the air and give me how much out of 10 you think the new army is.
Oh.
Like, how cool it is.
It's a solid that.
There might have been one or more fingers missing, but there were a lot of fingers there, boys and girls.
Yeah.
So,
it's
really that good.
It's beautiful miniatures, really nice. The theme is brilliant. I'm looking forward to seeing it
Then
live.
it's got some form of an Eastern-y style to it, which would be quite nice.
Ronnie did mention that there was an invasion coming out of the abyss from a new territory to the east.
Excellent, because we know there's a southern rift, because it's on the map. We know there's rifts under the ocean. We know there's the main one by Traegar. So if that's in the lore, that there's one over in the east as well, that's kind of exciting.
Supposedly, yes. Yeah, we'll see where that goes. But yeah, it was really, really good. How did you enjoy your game on stream?
It was fantastic until I rolled that double one to break his Spearman, and then it happened again, which basically pretty much lost
the same unit as well.
Unit. And I had my tunnel runners in the flank, I had a Spearman Horde and a Spearman Regiment in the front.
You see, when you watch it back on the stream, you'll see we called it. As soon as you brought that Horde in, we there's a little button I can press that brings up things, and it's like, that's the number one waiting to happen. And it was straight in there. I was like...
I think because they were in terrain, I thought, if I do the charge, the hitting on 6 is not going to do much, but it does get them right into the centre where they need to be.
Yeah.
And then that double one held them up for a turn. I was like, I can deal with that. I'm an adult. I can deal with this. I'm not going to throw my dummy out the pram.
Yeah.
And then it happened again, and I threw my dummy out my pram. Especially when somebody was sat over there on the computer with his sunglasses on, cackling his head off. Jonathan!
That's one of the downsides of being that close. Is that, throwing distance of armies or bottles or anything else. Obviously the must-have item though for this Christmas is the plushie. The new.
Are they on sale here? Because I really want one.
They're on sale at the Mantic web store, I believe. Yeah. You may be able to grab one tomorrow if you're
Actually, I think I've got a gift voucher at home that runs out soon because I never got around to using it. Well pointed out.
I believe they're coming soon. We ordered quite a lot of them, so
they are the cutest. Yeah. It's the type of thing I want.
Cuddly
like
who doesn't want a cuddly mind screech? I mean, that's.
Yeah.
I guaranteed, absolutely, under no circumstances will they ever come alive and force you to buy more Mantic miniatures. They definitely, absolutely will not come alive middle of the night.
Well, with my ex, she actually stopped me from sellotaping a Captain America figure to the back of the dog because it just like an Arrowles.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, look, it's like a giant halfling, and she took the sellotape off me, which probably was contributing to the end of the relationship.
I was about to say.
Hope she doesn't listen to this. Sorry, dear.
Yes.
So, Mantic are famous for occasionally having technical glitches. Have there been any problems this weekend, or has it all gone swimmingly?
We had an issue with microphones. So normally we mic up our the players and bring it at a low level because that gives a bit of background, and they can then say, I'm going to attack your unit or that unit, and it gives us some clue of what's going on. The mics didn't work, so we couldn't use them. But that's it.
I call bullshit because as soon as you heard I was playing,
We just
and
got
you know
the mic.
how much I swear, and I love swearing.
Yeah,
John.
excuse me.
I'm a very expressive, emotional person.
I've been accused on several occasions of having Tourette's. So.
Oh God, Danny! No, take it off, Danny. He was like.
So that's the only glitch we've had. The cameras have all worked and kept working. We've had the Beast camera, which is a new toy that I've got, which is the panning, tilting, and zooming, so we can zoom in to check whether people have painted the eyeballs on their models.
Sat right next to it. We've got 4 spotlights. We've got this big wireframe over the top. We've got a camera up the top. We've got one that looks like something off Mission Impossible on the side. There's like computer screens and wires, and it's highly impressive, boys and girls.
Have you seen the death trap that is the desk I'm at over there?
It does. It looks like Mission Impossible.
Yeah. So
actually, that is a death trap. Yeah.
There's wires dangling down from everywhere, and I'm not exactly known for being nimble to get in and out of spaces, and it's a little bit tight.
It's the vast amount of empty beer bottles surrounding it I'm worried about.
There was yesterday quite a few beer bottles. There's a lot of Coke cans today because.
I'm only joking. There is actually an apple, so he is putting in his healthy eating.
That's not mine.
I
refuse to accept that apple. That's not mine. That's absolutely definitely not mine. Not mine.
Awesome. Thanks for speaking to us, John. I'm going to go run around and see who else I can find before the next round starts.
Cheers, mate.
And I'm here with
Tom Freeman.
And you've been on the podcast before?
I have, yes, with the Fifelings of Downphase Lynn, and obviously my narrative army is now here at Clash, so it's been awesome, really good fun.
Excellent. Are you doing quite well in the tournament? Oh, you said narrative army. Are you here for the fun? Are you here for
I'm definitely here for the fun. I think my first game was against Chris Lynch, so I wasn't expecting much out of that. But in terms of the narrative side of it, what was actually perfect, because when we did our event up in Scotland in January, it was the Northern Alliance who burned down the Abbey of Downphase Lynn. So
excellent.
And so there I was, I'd ventured up north, and facing Northern Alliance was perfect for the story. Of course, he absolutely trashed me.
Yeah, he has a tendency of doing that. I played him at Brighton with my list a couple of weeks back, and I walked away with a bloody nose.
Yeah, me too, me too. But I was expecting it, and also he was lovely. So, in fact, everyone that I've met and played with has been amazing. Just like everyone
it's
says.
Though, isn't it? Like when people are nice and they're that good, and like they kick the crap out of you and they're nice about it. It's almost like rubbing it in,
really?
like salt in the wounds.
I don't know. Maybe it's just my.
If somebody kicks you down, you want them to be a complete bastard, and then you can hate them for
Really?
it. But when they're nice, it's really upsetting.
I don't know. I'd rather if someone was nice. I've had such a good time. Drank a few beers, rolled some dice, had a laugh with everyone. Played someone from another country, which was one of my tick boxes as well. I played a big Norwegian chap, and he was just such a gentleman. It was great fun, and all different factions I've played as well. So it's been brilliant.
And we've got another Scottish man here. So, Mr. James Dunbar, author of the fantastic Claws of the Plain. You kicked the crap out of me in round one. How's the rest of your event gone?
Let's say day one followed a similar story. I kicked the crap out of two other players. You'll be glad to know. You're not alone on that one.
Yeah, but I was first.
But
so
you were first, so there. But karma has a way of coming around. From all my opponents suffered double ones. You'll have a fond memory of that moment.
Twice in a bloody row.
Twice in a row. Yeah. So none of that today. I got trounced twice, which felt pretty deserved, honestly. No double ones on either side, but just
in fairness,
very
it does make
players.
me feel better.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad, and honestly, it was a bit of a relief if I'm honest. Yeah.
Well, I've won 2, lost 3, so I'm bouncing around the middle.
Sure.
We've got control coming up. We're waiting for the lists to come up now, so we'll find out who our last opponent is.
Well, good luck, Tommy.
How many wins are you on?
Same as you, 2 and 3 losses.
Ooh, we might be fighting each other.
I hope not. You'll definitely beat me, so.
Yeah, that's what other people have said, and it hasn't bloody happened. No, I love playing, but just trying out a new army, and I've not practiced with it enough. In that last game, I had Scud, you look, big demon spawn, he was wavered. I was like, damn it! And he got killed, and I only realised afterwards I had my Night Terror within 6 inches, and he was rallied and he wouldn't have been wavered, and that could have actually swung the game for me.
I was playing Aaron and his Salamanders in the last game. I expected him to be very aggressive, and he was, and I thought I can deal with this because I outdrop him considerably. But I put the Aeronauts and the Harvester into just one solitary unit, a regiment, and they didn't take it off, and that pretty much put me on the back foot from then on. So it was a tough one, but good fun.
Well, one more game left to go. Best of luck, gentlemen, and thank you very much. And I'm here with the King of Singapore, the Beast from the East, the man with ill intent from the Orient.
Paige Neal of Newbie Dice Podcast.
I've listened to your podcast quite a lot, and I know you're a top-rate gamer. Well, I want to know, how have you done this weekend?
I am currently at 3-2. Both my losses were against kind of shooty, but combat also mixed arms dwarves, that is. So it's my arch nemesis, my abyss list, a mix of berserkers and some shooting with lightning bolts from Bale and Zazuzu and 2 regiments of flame bearers. Can't hold up against the dwarves' armor and shooting capability. They will soften my berserkers up before they go in, and then even with sacrificial imp, right, and then when I charge in, sometimes I kill, sometimes I don't, but I'm already pretty wounded, and it's very easy for them to finish off Abyssal Berserkers. They do have that 16-18 nerf, but they are defense 4, so once they are partially wounded, it's easy to take them out.
Yep. I've quite used to playing with 3 dwarves and all that defense 5. I've been using Sylvan scouting Tree Army all years, all Defence 5, and now a lot of my stuff, Ratkins Defence 4, it's just not holding up like I'm hoped it
Yeah, Drain Life and all that, shooting, everything just hurts them so much.
Oh man, I played one of your guys, the Undead Revenant Army with 3 dragons, and he had Alchemist Curse, Blizzard, about 4 or 5 lightning bolts. It was just horrendous.
Yes. He has Blizzard and 5 lightning bolt casters.
It was super close, came down to the wire. He had 3, I had 3, and I'd have won it on turn 6 because I just stepped my Spearman unit back, picked up the final token, rolled turn 7, his dragon charged in, killed it, picked up the token. My turn 7, I charged in with my shock troops and failed to do any bloody thing, and he won the game. So it's super close, but he's a great guy and I had a fantastic game.
Shock troops are hitting on 4s as well, right? 30 dice?
Yeah, but I'm a bastard, so I gave them the heavy halberds and the brewer's strength, so the crush 2.
Yeah, but that
30 attacks.
That hitting on 4s. Hitting on 4s is always very wonky.
Yeah.
So, like my Berserkers this whole weekend, they have swung and dealt a lot of damage, and then they have did really poorly also. I think 7 wounds when I'm hitting 30 attacks on 4s and 2s, and I'm dealing like 6 and 7 wounds, and then the Berserker Brock Riders just held. So yeah, 4s are always very swingy, but Berserkers, they do have that big spike sometimes.
Yeah, all my test games, the shock troops, they're okay, but this weekend they've been man of the match for most of my games.
Yeah?
Just been going through things like you wouldn't believe. Fantastic. Your army's lovely as well.
I got a hobby pin.
Got a hobby pin?
Yeah, Steve Hildrew passed it to me. Persian, Arabian themed Forces of the Abyss, which is why I wanted to bring it. And thankfully I got the pin because I did a lot of conversion. I was really proud of the idea. It was drawn inspiration from Prince of Persia, the video games, Aladdin, the cartoon movie, and 300, the movie from Zack Snyder. So
have you got a big blue genie like Robin Williams?
My Bale is Jafar.
Oh, good.
So it has a nasty green. I sculpted, or rather I used converted turbans on all of them. Yeah.
What did you? Was it green stuff you used to sculpt the turbans?
Plumber's tape. Do you know what plumber's tape is? It's a white stretchy tape, so it bonds to itself. So I just do twirls around the horns and then just a dab of super glue to stick it all on.
That's a good hobby.
Yeah,
tip.
and it has
I think we've got some of that at work. I might steal it and see.
Yeah, and it has that fabric texture as well because it has those folds and wraps. Yeah, so I just thought it was a great idea. Just wrap it up. Yeah, and the turbans are teal color, so I kind of like that teal color going on also. I also have a theme music soundtrack that goes with my army, so I've been playing it whenever playing the music on and off when people walk by.
I tend to hum the Muppet Show theme song while I'm playing. I do that regularly in normal life anyway, so it just keeps things bouncy.
I like the old theme song, the one that's like a video game. That was my favorite one.
Plus, I've always fancied like Miss Piggy too. I don't know why. The nose doesn't put me off at all. But yeah, Mantic Universe podcast, we've got like the little 8-bit one. I'm actually going to have to go and have a word with Chris because they had a really cool 8-bit, like 80s video game soundtrack.
Yeah, I loved it.
And then they changed it. It was still good, but not as good. And now they've got this big pompous, look at us, we're all mighty fantasy thing. And I'm not sure I approve.
All right.
I like it really.
How's your games this weekend?
I've won 2 games. I beat an Undead player yesterday, and I beat my mate Rob Phipps this morning, which was always there. Beautiful. My other 3 I've lost, but they were all 3 of them were close games.
Right.
It was like...
They're always close, aren't they?
When you get that close and you have to rely on luck, it's just like...
Rely on the turn 7.
It's all going to come down to like 2 or 3 dice rolls at the end, and the pressure's up, it's intense. Who ever thought that you could get that much excitement from toy soldiers?
Yeah, and that 1 hour time limit is really kind of tight. I would prefer
nice,
1 hour and 5 minutes. Yeah.
I'm quite a fast player anyway, so then I finish quickly, and then I get bored because I'm having to wait around for everybody else to finish.
Right.
And speaking of finishes, it looks like the next round is up on the board. So Paige, let us skip over there, hand in hand, and find out who the last opponents are.
Good luck.
Man. And some people like me sit at the bottom of the barrel on 4 losses and 2 wins. Some people get so close to the sun they can almost feel their tongue burning. Justin, what happened?
So gave it away. Turn 6. Managed to keep my flanks tight the entire game, making sure that Tom wasn't going to do his horrible surge. But turn 6, he exploited a mistake. To be fair, he gamed it really well, and I lost the unit strength in the middle. I think I was probably playing for a draw because he won the left flank. But you watch it back, watch the stream. I didn't give too much away the entire game, and then kind of bottled it towards the end. But cracking game.
Top table.
Pressure.
Clash.
Top table pressure.
You got to the top table on the last round of the biggest games, Kings of War tournament ever.
I'm happy.
Yeah.
I've taken 5 wins away. I'm a happy man.
I can see your trousers straining with the delight. Well done, man. So, not top. You might still podium, but we don't know.
I got 2 points in the last game. I did all right. Games 3, 4, and 5, close to max points. Game 1 and 2, a bit ropey. So we'll just play it out and see what the other opponents do, and may get a third. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, but that's it.
So Tom might have won, but it just depends how.
He will. He will have won because it was max points. So I think through and through, Tom is now UK champ again.
Well, the problem with Tom is he's a clever little shit.
He is.
And do you know the really fun thing about that? I must have been at 20 tournaments with him, and I've dodged him every single one.
Lucky git.
I've had to play Chris Lynch loads of bloody times, but Tom always dodged.
Yeah. Well, just keep on dodging him.
So you're done with dwarves now?
Yeah, probably. I probably will give it a rest for a little bit. I've got Warfare in November, so I don't know. People are playing undead and stuff. It could be fun. I've got an undead army. Might bring undead.
Well, I did 2 small gaming days with Ratkin beforehand. Didn't do too well, and I came here and did even worse with them. So I think I might drop kick them into a box under the bed and try something else. Got War of the Roses next. I think I'll take myself and King Army again because I love playing with that. And then Warfare. Who knows? I might get that Empire of Dust finished.
Brilliant.
I mean, I've built like 150 plus of the fucking metal plastic bastards.
Oh my word.
So they need painting and finishing just so I can at least get them on the table.
Yeah.
So I can lock myself in the eye again. Maybe get my half things finished. Who knows?
Yeah.
And then we don't know what's coming in for.
No, I know.
Well,
I promised myself.
We've heard rumours.
I promised myself I will start the new army, whatever it is. I'll start it. So
that's the spirit.
Yeah.
Forward, onward, and upward, and maybe next year.
Yeah. Maybe I'll finish game 6 in
Maybe
style.
you'll finish game 6. Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Bye. Well, I got Justin's story on the top table. Well, what really happened, Tom?
It seems like a blur, to be fair. I think we talked about it afterwards. I think the consensus was he pushed too hard on my right flank and just gave me the opportunity to go in, and I have enough tools there that if things go well, I've got the drain life to keep my units alive. And what happened, I got some incredible drain life rolls. I got two rounds of like 5 or 6 damage each, which was enough to kill his second line unit. So I killed everything there, and it was just trying to collapse his middle before the game ended, which I just about managed to do because it was odds on that it was going to be probably a win to him unless I kill the Ironclad horde at the end.
Was it your zombie troll list again?
Yeah. It's a 42 surge with the Conjurer stuff.
You legend.
Yeah. I didn't get to use any of it. I'm just there like, it's just made a fucking wall of... I might swear.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. I made a fucking wall of dwarves, and I'm like, I can't get around anywhere. They're all in a fucking line. And I'm just like, what do I do?
And they're all defense 6 as well.
Yeah. But that was the thing. I had a Hodder Whites for sharpness, so I was waiting to send in, but he got a fucking amazing shooting roll and just one-tapped them. Like, I was like,
Happened to me in my last game.
I was about to go in, and that happened. I was like, well, I can't go in now because that unit was my linchpin at the flank, and now if we go in, it just fucking falls apart. So I just had to keep backing off. It must have been boring as hell to watch on stream, but I didn't really have much of a choice after the spike. But then I got my own spike on the other side, so can't complain.
I had that in my last game. It's just a wall of Empire of Dust stuff. Just bounced and got a double one on the bloody Bone Giant, so that flank stayed there, and everything just. I've not done well this weekend, but. You are excited? You top table win? Do you think there's anybody lower than you that might be able to pop past you?
No. I was 9 points clear of third, and I won a decent win. So I don't see as any way of.
And as he's actually chatting, ladies and gentlemen, I can virtually see the glow of the halo appearing above his bonds. So best of luck for you, and I will be cheering loudest.
Thank you very much.
You want to win? Bloody deserve it. You're a fantastic player. Well done.
Nice one.
And I'm here watching the final moments of the game between Fred from Oslo and Mark Zielinski from America. Things are intense. Fred's pushing his undead forward. There's mummies left. There's some trolls left. Mark's got pitifully few dwarves. We think Gollux Fury's just dead. Fred's sweating. Now he's smiling. Now he's sweating again. Mark's hands are shaking. It's intense. We'll get back to you after this. And the game finished. He needed a 6 to kill the Dwarf Lord, and he only rolled a 5.
Yeah.
So who won the game, guys?
Let's find out. We haven't actually.
Because we got to divide the.
I think Mark won it.
The tension's mounting.
Are these in the same? Yeah. No, they're in yours. So I have to.
This is getting boring. Who are you?
I'm Walter. Nice to meet you.
Hey. Would you like to tell the Mantic Universe podcast how well you did this weekend and what army you brought?
I brought Salamanders and I went 3 for 3, continuing my amazing streak of all year not winning more games than I lose.
Good man. I lost for 1-2, so absolute garbage. In fact, you were one of the first people I ever played at Kings of War.
That was a long time ago.
Back in Guildford.
Oh yeah.
Slaughter. I did a little mini one in Woking, and yeah, that was my second tournament. So you're probably like the 5th or 6th person I ever played.
Yeah, that was a long time ago, that one. Feel old now.
Okay, it looks like they're finished cocking about. Do we have a final result?
Yeah,
Who's the winner?
Mark won it 4-2.
4-2 to Mark Zielinski. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. So what happened in the battle? The listeners need to know.
A huge grind between dwarves and undead zombie trolls, basically. We clashed along a center line and things refused to die for the longest time. But after a while, the dwarves kind of killed my flanks and took a couple of quarters on the flanks, a couple of points there. That's
these dwarf lords on large beast?
2 dwarf lords on the flank. I only had a spearman regiment and 2 ghoul troops to counter them. That was not enough. So they got 2 points, and if they wouldn't have been there, it would have been a draw, I think. So yeah, Mark's dwarf lords on the friggin' large beasts, they won in the game.
Well, technically they're not his. He borrowed them off somebody, so you can at least.
Also, I should be able to take them off before we check for.
Yeah, they're not his. He's cheating. It's obviously cheating.
Yeah. No, but it was a great game and a great way to finish Clash Kings UK 25. This was game 6, so I couldn't have asked for a better opponent than Mark.
Yeah, every single game I've had this week has been fantastic. Smiles all round, boys. Smiles all round.
Amazing. Fantastic.
Fantastic. I didn't get that right. How'd you say it?
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yeah. And on that note, signing off from game 6.
Yeah, I'm going to go find myself a Stetson and some cowboy boots so I fit in with Mark properly. And another Clash of Kings comes to a close. This is Flash Danny Graves, your roving reporter for the Mantic Universe podcast, heading back to go back to his normal boring job, wishing he was back here gaming with so many fantastic people. In fact, hundreds of other weary gamers heading back. Obviously, not all of them, quite a few went to the pub. You know who you are, you dirty alcoholics. But the rest of us are heading home. Sad that we're going to miss all these beautiful faces until the next tournament. It was quite possibly the best Clash of Kings I've ever been to, and I can't wait till next year. And for all the people in the north of England listening, I would just like to say, kid, give it some proper welly. And for all those in the south of England listening, I would like to say, and we were correct. Tom Robinson did win Clash of Kings. He certainly deserved it. Played some fantastic games. In fact, we all have fantastic opponents, and we're all looking forward to next year. We heard a few tidbits from fourth. We didn't hear what the new army was, but I'm sure it'll all come out rather soon. Ronnie teased us, the little tease. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good night.